Right, a small but select field. Let's take a look at main sequence. This is the horse that chased home Camelot, of course, in the Derby, and he's had a bit of bad luck since.
He has, yeah. He ran in the Grand Prix de Paris at Longchamp, didn't get the clearance of passage, but I think fair to say he's got the best form in the book. He gets no run at all. He eventually finishes fourth behind Imperial Monarch of Ballydoyle. He'd been second in the Derby, beaten 5 lengths by Camelot. Really progressive horse earlier in the season. Started the year off 89. He's now 115. He's on official ratings. He's the top horse, but you can see him tightened up there. He's won a Lingfield Derby trial. Mile and a half isn't a problem. Ground doesn't seem to be an issue either. He's got form on quick ground, slow ground. My only slight nagging doubt, he has been on the go for a long time. You know, he reappeared, I think, at the Craven meeting. He's had some tough tasks during his during the season, but if he backs up those performances, it'll be tough to beat.
Even though he is, rightly so, as you say, the top-rated horse, 115, he's only £2 higher than Noble Mission, which nearly brings the pair together, off levels, obviously. But he has just progressed quietly away, Noble Mission, don't you feel, the whole time? Frankel's brother, of course. Could be a fantastic day for that family, for Sir Henry Cecil, for Khalid Abdullah and Tom Quealy, the whole gang on Wednesday. Yeah,
it definitely could. Yeah, he ran well in the maiden last season, but again he's made giant strides this season, hasn't he? With his winning a listed race at Newmarket, win the win in the Gordon Stakes. This was at Glorious Goodwood. Travelled well into the race. Looked as though he might win comfortably, but he has a real battle close home with Enk of Godolphin, who he reopposes on Wednesday. But he's gradually getting there. Tom Quealy, whether he had the choice, he's sticking with Noble Mission. Could have gone Thomas Chippendale route, but he's sticking with Noble Mission. I think he's an interesting contender. I'm not 100% convinced with this form. You've got Michelangelo back in third, who possibly didn't appreciate the track. I think the pair of these are vulnerable. Enk's made big strides as well, because he only won a handicap narrowly at Sandown, finished his second here. I'm keener on the other Sir Henry Cecil runner, Thomas Chippendale.
Thomas Chippendale, then. Let's take a look at him, the other Sir Henry Cecil runner in the Great Voltigeur, and he's done precious little wrong.
He's improved a lot as well. Winter handicap here at Newmarket off 86. He's now officially rated 108. Big step up really from winning a handicap here straight into a Group 2 at Royal Ascot in the King Edward. He came off best in what was a really tight finish with Noble Mission himself and Thoughtworthy. 2 horses he takes on again on Wednesday. I think he's improving with every start. It'd be tough under a penalty on Wednesday. That is against him. But Ryan Moore takes the ride. Fast ground is also an unknown quantity for him. But the fact he's improved so much from a handicap there to winning the Group 2 at Royal Ascot, I think he's capable of stepping up again.
Did you not feel, though, Mark, that at Royal Ascot that Noble Mission was a bit unlucky when he was second to him?
I think he was possibly unlucky, but I think Thomas Chippendale is still raw and immature. I just think he's improving so much. I'll be surprised if he can't confirm that form. I know he's got his penalty to carry, but I think he'll confirm it.
I just wonder how much more there is to come from Noble Mission, meaning that I do think there's probably a little bit more, because he only just does what he has to do. He'd prick his ears and pull up in 2 strides if he got half a chance. Quealy knows him well. I do think there's more to come from him. It would be a fantastic day. 3 brothers on show, obviously, on a Wednesday at York, with the Bullet Train and Frankel and indeed Noble Mission. Main sequence then, he's 5-2 favourite for the Great Voltigeur, for Ted Durkin and for David Lanigan. Thomas Chippendale 4-1 under Ryan Moore, equal second favourite with Noble Mission, 9-2 Enk. There'll be plenty of people think there's more to come from Enk. He's been so lightly raced, Mark.
Yeah, definitely, because as I say, he scraped home in a handicap at Sandown, went into a Gordon Stakes relatively inexperienced. He was narrowly beaten. I do think Thoughtworthy is definitely worth a mention. I think he's a dark horse of the race. They could have run Chanteran, for whatever reason he doesn't turn up, but Thoughtworthy runs for John Gosden. He's a full brother to Locarno, who won this en route to a Ledger. I think he's all about stamina, so I wouldn't be surprised if they make plenty of use of him on Wednesday, but I wouldn't rule him out.
No, and without sort of just trying to pick out the bones in it now, is there a likely pace setter there?
I must admit I've not gone into any real detail, but you've got 2 runners from Godolphin, Energizer stepping up in shape. It wouldn't surprise me if Thought-Worthy was made plenty of use on, because I think stamina rather than speed is his strong suit.
Yeah, fascinating race, the Great Voltigeur. There might only be 5 runners, but likely to have some bearing on future contests this autumn, maybe even the St Leger, sponsored by Neptune Investment Management. We're looking forward to it. 3:05 on Wednesday.